जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा। तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to request you to declare the 26th Annual Convocation of Goa University open.
This 26th Annual Convocation of the Goa University has been called to confer degrees, diplomas upon the candidates who in the examinations held for the purpose have been successful and certified to be worthy of receiving the degrees and diplomas. Let the candidates be presented.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degrees of MA and BA under the Faculty of Language and Literature, they have been examined and found qualified for the respective degrees to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of Goa University, I admit all the candidates present to the degrees of MA and BA under the Faculty of Languages and Literature of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degrees of MA, BA, BSW and postgraduate diplomas in guidance and counseling and geoinformatics under the Faculty of Social Sciences. They have been examined and found qualified for the respective degrees, diplomas to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degree of MA, BA, BSW and postgraduate diplomas in guidance and counseling and geoinformatics under the Faculty of Social Sciences of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degrees, diplomas.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you in the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degrees of MSc, MCA, BSc, BCA, and postgraduate diploma in computer applications under the Faculty of Natural Sciences. They have been examined and found qualified for the respective degrees, diploma, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degrees of MSc, MCA, BSc, BCA, and postgraduate diploma in computer applications under the Faculty of Natural Sciences of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degrees, diplomas.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degrees of MCH, MD, MS, MBBS, MDS, BDS, MPharm, BPharm, PAMS, BHMS, BSc in Nursing, and PG Medical Diplomas under the Faculty of Medicine. They have been examined and found qualified for the respective degrees, diplomas, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degrees of MCH, MD, MS, MBBS, MDS, BDS, MPharm, BPharm, BAMS, BHMS, BSc in Nursing, and PG Medical Diplomas under the Faculty of Medicine of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degrees, diplomas.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degrees of ME and B under the Faculty of Engineering. They have been examined and found qualified for the respective degrees, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degrees of ME and BE under the Faculty of Engineering of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degree of BFA, BPA under the Faculty of Performing, Fine Art and Music. They have been examined and found qualified for the respective degrees, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degrees of BFA and BPA under the Faculty of Performing, Fine Art and Music of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degree of LLM, LLB degree, LLB honors, BGL, and Diploma in Labor Law and Labor Welfare under the Faculty of Law. They have been examined and found qualified for the respective degrees, diplomas, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degrees of LLM, LLB degree, LLB honors, BGL, and Diploma in Labor Law and Labor Welfare under the Faculty of Law of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degrees, diplomas.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degrees of MSc, BSc, and postgraduate diploma in clinical genetics and medical laboratory techniques under the Faculty of Life Sciences and Environment. They have been examined and found qualified for the respective degrees, diploma, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degrees of MSc, BSc, and postgraduate diploma in clinical genetics and medical laboratory techniques under the Faculty of Life Sciences and Environment of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degrees, diplomas.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degrees of MCOM, MBA Financial Services, BCom, BFS, and BBA Financial Services under the Faculty of Commerce. They have been examined and found qualified for the respective degrees to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degrees of MCom, MBA Financial Services, BCom, BFS, and BBS Financial Services under the Faculty of Commerce of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degrees of MBA, BBA, BTTM, and postgraduate diplomas under the Faculty of Management Studies. They have been examined and found qualified for the respective degrees, diplomas, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degrees of MBA, BBA, BTTM, and postgraduate diplomas under the Faculty of Management Studies of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degrees, diplomas.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degree of BArch under the Faculty of Design. They have been examined and found qualified for the degree to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degree of BArch under the Faculty of Design of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degree.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates whose names are set out in the list for the degrees of B.Ed, B.Ed Special, and BP.Ed under the Faculty of Education. They have been examined and found qualified for the respective degrees to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degrees of B.Ed, B.Ed Special, and BP.Ed under the Faculty of Education of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred with the degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates who have qualified themselves for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in their respective subjects. They be awarded the said degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy under the Faculty of Languages and Literature of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred the degrees.
Sangeeta Suresh Naik, PhD in English. Janet Borges, PhD in Hindi. Aarti Rao, PhD in French.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates who have qualified themselves for the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy in their respective subjects. They be awarded the said degree.
Vested in me as the Chancellor of Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy under the Faculty of Life Sciences and Environment of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred the degrees.
Shilpa Jagannath Bhosle, PhD in Botany.
Congratulations.
James D'Souza, PhD in Botany. Anumol Shashikumar, PhD in Zoology. Aruna Patricia Juliet Colasso, PhD in Zoology. Karingadru Kochu Teresa, PhD in Zoology. Sunita Shantaram Mochematkar, PhD in Zoology. Sangeeta Jadhav, PhD in Microbiology. Loretta Fernandez, PhD in Microbiology. Teja Gopal Krishna Gaonkar, PhD in Microbiology. Mufida Ahmed Hezia Gazem, PhD in Microbiology. Valerie Gonsalves, PhD in Microbiology. Marilu Perron, PhD in Microbiology. Sherian Velo Pereira, PhD in Microbiology. Sindhu Mole B, PhD in Marine Science. Girish Kumar, PhD in Marine Science. Tonima Kivraj Kamath, PhD in Biotechnology. Kuldeep Atri, PhD in Biotechnology. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates who have qualified themselves for the degree of award of the philosophy in their respective subjects. They be awarded the said degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of Goa University, I admit all the candidates presented to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy under the Faculty of Natural Sciences of this university, and in token thereof, they have been conferred the degree.
Matthias Bosco John Lawrence, PhD in Physics.
Congratulations.
Shraddha Prakash Ganodkar, PhD in Physics. Reshma Sada Raut Desai, PhD in Physics. Manoj Mukund Kotawale, PhD in Physics. Shrikant Ramesh Naik, PhD in Chemistry. Prachi Sriram Torne, PhD in Chemistry. Umesh Babaji Gawas, PhD in Chemistry. Chinmaya Bhatt, PhD in Chemistry. Santosh S.O. Shetkaonkar, PhD in Chemistry.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidate who has qualified herself for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the subject of management. She be awarded the said degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of Goa University, I admit the candidate presented to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy under the Faculty of Management Studies of this university, and in token thereof, she has been conferred the degree.
Pia Muriel Cardoso, PhD in Management Studies.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidate who has qualified herself for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Commerce. She be awarded the said degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of Goa University, I admit the candidate presented to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy under the Faculty of Commerce of this university, and in token thereof, she has been conferred the degree.
Smita Govindas Bhandari, PhD in Commerce.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates who have earned the respective awards by the obtaining the highest marks in the concerned subjects under the Faculty of Language and Literature. They be awarded the said prizes or medals. Nafisa Oliveira, Department of English, Goa University, Francisco Correa Afonso Memorial Prize. Madhuri Maruti Patil, Department of Hindi, Goa University, Sri Prabhakar Sejwalkar Gold Medal and Uttaranchal Sanskritik Mandal Goa Prize.
Congratulations.
Deepa Anifa Fernandez, Department of Konkani, Goa University, late Sri Dilip Kumar Rayu Prabhu Mahambre Gold Medal. Dayanand Harishchandra Vengurulikar, Department of Marathi, Goa University, late Srimati Rukmani Bai and late Bapurao Vader Memorial Prize. Griselda Stephanie Paul, Department of French, Goa University, Venkatesh Govind Sinai Virginkar Prize. Maria Manuela Cleta, Joana Lobo, Department of Portuguese, Goa University, finalistas do sétimo ano do Liceu 1957, Gold Medal, and Sri Meghasyam Parasuram Deshprabhu Partoshik. Gauravi Somnath Keni, MES College of Arts and Commerce, Jwarinagar, Srimati Manju Ghanshyam Nagar Sekhar Memorial Prize, and late Professor Jose Carmelo Coelho Prize. Krista Cardozo, Dempe College of Arts and Science, Miramar, late Professor Armando Menezes, gold medal. Neha Bharat Parmekar, St. Xavier College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Mapsa, Sri N.D. Nayak Scholarship. Prachi Ganpat Joshi, PS College of Arts and Science, Farmagudi, late Bhaskar Lakshmidhar Bhandari Prize.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates who have earned the respective awards by obtaining the highest marks in the concerned subjects under the Faculty of Social Sciences. They be awarded the said prizes or medals. Sanjit Babu Kandolkar, Department of Economics, Goa University. Late Dr. G.V. Kamath Helekar Endowment, Professor G.D. Parikh Memorial Scholarship, and late Sri Dilip Kumar Ayu Prabhu Mamre Gold Medal. Ballava Tukaram Naik, Department of Sociology, Goa University, Dr. P.R. Dubashi Award. Kim N. Costa, Department of History, Goa University, Dr. Vittal R. Mitragotri Memorial Prize, and late Sri Anantaramakrishna S. Dume Gold Medal. Prachi Satyavan Naik, Department of Political Science, Goa University, late Sri Dilip Kumar Ayu Prabhu Mamre Gold Medal. Anjali Lalit Mehta, Parvatibai Chaule College of Arts and Science, Margaon, Srimati Mirabai Rudraji Sardesai, Vimalatai Usgaonkar Prize. Javed Bahlol, Dempe College of Arts and Science, Miramar, Professor G.D. Parikh Memorial Scholarship. Ellora Maria Aguiar, Carmel College of Arts, Science and Commerce for Women, NUEM, Lions Club of Margaon Silver Jubilee Scholarship. Prachi Lakshmikant Maujekar, Dempe College of Arts and Science, Miramar, Dr. R.K. Hazari Memorial Award. Richa Kalangutkar, Parvatibai Chaule College of Arts and Science, Margaon, late Sri Peter Alvari Scholarship.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates who have won the respective awards by obtaining the highest marks in the concerned subjects under the Faculty of Natural Sciences. They be awarded the said prizes or medals. Sheetal Sabhaparit, Department of Chemistry, Goa University, 10th Indian Council of Chemists Conference Prize. Professor S.K. Paknikar Research and Educational Trust Endowment, Syngenta Scholarship. Prajoti Pandurang Gaons Desai, Department of Chemistry, Goa University, 10th Indian Council of Chemists Conferences Prize, Francis Simon Cabral Gold Medal, Coca-Cola Gold Medal, and Coca-Cola Prize. Vishnu Ramachari, Department of Chemistry, Goa University, 10th Indian Council of Chemists Conference Prize. Brahman Narahari Sawant, Department of Earth Science, Goa University, Professor F.B. Antaung Gold Medal. Aradhana Santosh Bandekar, Department of Mathematics, Goa University, finalista su Centimo Anno Deliceo 1957 Gold Medal, and Professor D.B. Wagh and Hira Wagh Award. Arti Arjun Mansure, Department of Physics, Goa University, 4th SCRC School in Physics, Gold Medal. Lakshmikant Vishram Naik, Department of Electronics, Goa University, 4th SCRC School in Physics, Gold Medal. Andrea Ana Fernandez, Department of Computer Science, Goa University, Rotary Club of Panaji Scholarship, and Computer Society of India, Goa Chapter Gold Medal. Minoshka Maria de Souza, St. Xavier's College of Arts and Science and Commerce, MAPSA, Lions Club of Margaon Silver Jubilee Scholarship, late Srimati Lakshmi Narayan Shet Narvekar Prize, and Shri Yashwant Govind Kamath Scholarship. Rukma Gurudas Nevgi, St. Xavier's College of Arts, Science and Commerce, MAPSA, Tasneen Fazal Gold Medal and Cash Prize. Pooja Banudas Ekawade, PES College of Arts and Science, Farmagudi, Engineer Janardhan Upendra Kaunto and Mrs. Hirabai Janardhan Kaunto Gold Medal.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates who have earned respective awards by obtaining the highest marks in the concerned subjects under the Faculty of Medicine. They be awarded the said prizes or medals. Vaibhav Vasudev Dukle of Goa Medical College and Hospitals. He gets 34th Annual Conference of the Indian Society of Gastroenterology Commemoration Gold Medal and late Dr. J.K. Salilkar Memorial Foundation Prize. Nimisha Venkatesh Naik Trawlikar alias Nimisha Vaibhav Dukle of Goa Medical College Hospitals, Bambolim, Indo-American Anesthesiology Workshop Commemoration Gold Medal. Pallavi Muzumdar of Goa Medical College Hospitals, Bambolim. She gets 34th Annual Conference of Indian Society of Gastroenterology Commemoration Gold Medal. Mrs. Shantaben Nagindas Thakkar Memorial Prize. Late Manor Narayan Palekar Prize. Professor Srinivas Ranu Sinai Bobe Prize in Medicine. Late V.M. Salavakar Memorial Prize. Dr. G.K. Salilkar Memorial Foundation Prize. And Mr. and Mrs. D.J. Suwari Shribelo Scholarship and Doctors Goa USA Prize. Nandini Kedar Patte of Goa Medical College Hospitals. She gets Doctors Goa USA Prize. Mugdha Somnath Kamath Timble of Goa Medical College Hospitals, Bambolim, late Dr. P.R. Gunaji Gold Medal. Shubhalakshmi alias Shweta Pandurang Kakule of Goa Dental College Hospitals, Bambolim, late Dr. Melvin Nazareth Gold Medal. Saurabh Pramod Bandodkar of Goa Dental College and Hospitals, Bambolim, Colgate Gold Medal. Neha Sanjay Sukthankar of Goa Dental College and Hospitals, Bambolim, Colgate Gold Medal, and Dr. Christoven de Gama Barreto Dental Prosthetics Gold Medal. Mangesh Ashok Kakodkar of Goa Dental College and Hospitals, Bambolim, Dr. Krishnaven de Gama Barreto Dental Prosthetics Gold Medal. Sumesh S. Pai of Kumantak Ayurveda Mahavidyalaya and Research Center, Siroda, Sri Dattaram Mahadev Amshekar Gold Medal, and Sri Vishwanath Sripad Borkar Gold Medal. Surya K. Suran, Sri Kamakshi Devi Homeopathic Medical College and Hospitals, Shiroda, Dr. B. K. Bose Memorial Gold Medal. Anupa Ankush Prabhu, Sri Kamakshi Devi Homeopathic Medical College and Hospital, Shiroda, Dr. B. K. Bose Memorial Gold Medal, Sri Kamakshi Devi Homeopathic Medical College, Shiroda, Gold Medal, and Dr. Ramesh Anantadume, Gold Medal. Philomena Andrea Cardozo of Sri Kamakshi Devi Homeopathic Medical College and Hospital, Shiroda, Sri P.V. Muzumdar, Gold Medal. Mel C. Oliveira, Sri Kamakshi Devi Homeopathic Medical College and Hospital, Shiroda. She gets Srimati Lakshmibai Bhaskar Sujarao Sardesai Memorial Gold Medal and late Francis Xavier Montero Gold Medal. Prarthana Umakantari of Goa College of Pharmacy, Panaji, Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India, Gold Medal. Chandra Vijay Kursadkar of Goa College of Pharmacy, Panaji, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Gold Medal. Ankita Avinash Lavande, Goa College of Pharmacy, Panaji, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Gold Medal. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates who have earned their respective awards by obtaining the highest marks in the concerned subjects under the Faculty of Engineering. They may be awarded the said prizes or medals. Prema, Sri Raishwar Institute of Engineering and Information Technology, Shiroda, Computer Society of India, CSI, Goa, Chapter, Gold Medal. Dipti Deepak Chapekar, Padre Concesa College of Engineering, Verna, late Sri V. M. Salgaonkar Memorial Award. Sanjivani Bharat Naik, Goa College of Engineering, Farmagudi, Syngenta Scholarship. Richa Tatoba Patil, Goa College of Engineering, Farmagudi, Suman D. Wag Memorial Prize, and Sri J. Anasio Gracious Gold Medal. Khushbu M. Sheva Karmani, Padre Concesa College of Engineering, Verna, late Sushilabai Vasant Shinai, Khandeparkar Gold Medal. Ambika Rajan Kamath, Padre Concesa College of Engineering, Verna, late Mrs. Lakshmibai Raghunath Sidodkar Memorial Prize.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates who have earned the respective awards by obtaining the highest marks in the concerned subjects under the Faculty of Life Science and Environment. They be awarded the said prizes or medals. Francis Xavier Fernandez, Department of Botany, Goa University, late Sri Dilip Kumar Rayu Prabhu Mamre Gold Medal. Shruti Subhash Naik, Department of Botany, Goa University, CX Furtado Gold Medal. Afreen Banu, Department of Zoology, Goa University, Zoology Department Gold Medal. Michelle D. Rodriguez, Department of Microbiology, Goa University, late Professor N.C. Nigam Memorial Gold Medal. Afreen Hussain, Department of Biotechnology, Goa University, late Dr. Leo Mackensen's Barros Gold Medal and Satyajit Kerkar Gold Medal. Abha Satish Deshpande, Department of Marine Science, Goa University, Dr. B.V.R. Vardacharya Gold Medal. Shashidhar Harari, Dembe College of Arts and Science, Miramar. Mr. Vinay Gansham Sinai Kakodkar, Gold Medal. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present to you the following candidates who have earned the respective awards by obtaining the highest marks in the concerned subjects under the Faculty of Law. They be awarded the said awards, prizes, medals. Sonia Balakrishna Barav, V.M. Salgamkar College of Law, Miramar, Panji. Late Sri V.M. Salgamkar Gold Medal. Late Irba Murtu Naik Gavnekar Gold Medal. Professor Dr. V.B. Kutino Gold Medal and Nani A. Palkhiwala Memorial Trust Gold Medal. Pranoy Chandrasekhar Naik, V.M. Salgamkar College of Law, Miramar, Panji. Late Sri V.M. Salgamkar Gold Medal. Late Advocate H.M.N. Gavnekar Gold Medal. Professor V.S. Mallar Gold Medal. Sri Narayan Govind Kamat Scholarship. Gansham Pandurang Sinai Kakodkar and Lakshmi Bai Gansham Sinai Kakodkar Gold Medal.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present you the following candidate who has earned the respective award by obtaining the highest marks in the concerned subjects under the Faculty of Design. He be awarded the said prizes or medals. Raghav Jalan, Goa College of Architecture, Altino, Link Property Gold Medal and the Indian Institute of Architects, Goa Chapter Gold Medal. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present you the following candidate who has earned the respective award by obtaining the highest marks in the concerned subjects under the Faculty of Management. He be awarded the said prizes or medals. R. Shivdas, Department of Management Studies, Goa University, EDC Gold Medal, and Srimati Malti Chauhan and Sri Shivdayal Singh Chauhan Memorial Gold Medal.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I present you the following candidates who have earned the respective awards by obtaining the highest marks in the concerned subjects under the Faculty of Commerce. They be awarded the said prizes, medals. Tahira Mariel Disa, Department of Commerce, Goa University, late Sri Janardhan Gopal Thali Memorial Gold Medal. Deepali Gurudas Naik, Department of Commerce, Goa University, Jindal Jubilee Gold Medal, late Miss Kavita Devraj Anand Prize, Coca-Cola Gold Medal and Coca-Cola Prize. Brianna Miranda, St. Xavier's College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Mapsa, Srimati Mirabai Rudraji Sardesai Prize, Lions Club of Margao Silver Jubilee Scholarship, J.J. Da Kunha Scholarship and Institute of Chartered Accountants of India Gold Medal. Felsi Remy Coelho, Department of Commerce, Goa University, Jindal Jubilee Gold Medal, late Miss Kavita Devraj Anand Prize, Coca-Cola Gold Medal and Coca-Cola Prize for obtaining highest marks in MCOM examination held in April 2009.
Honorable Governor of Goa and Chancellor of Goa University, Shri Bharatvir Vanchu, Founder and former Chairman, Mastech Limited, Shri Ashank Desai, Registrar of Goa University, Professor Vijayendra Kamath, members of university bodies, deans of faculties, principals, heads of departments, members of faculties from the main campus and from colleges affiliated to Goa University, distinguished guests, members of the staff of the university, students, recipients of degrees, winners of medals and prizes, parents, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this 26th annual convocation of Goa University. This convocation marks conferment of bachelor's degrees on 7,000 296 graduates, master's degrees on 1,053 postgraduates, and Doctor of Philosophy on 31 doctorates. In addition, we have 123 recipients of postgraduate diplomas. Altogether, 8,503 become recognized today as degree and postgraduate diploma holders of Goa University. I congratulate all those who are receiving their hard-earned recognition. You make your university proud. It gives me great pleasure to note that amongst those being honored are recipients of 116 awards that include 66 gold medals, 35 prizes, and 15 scholarships. These prizes, medals, and scholarships have been awarded in recognition of their excellence. My special congratulations to the recipients. The annual convocation is an occasion when a large number of stakeholders of the university, drawn from higher education teaching faculty in the state, principals and management of colleges, concerned citizens, parents, and students from across the state gather. The occasion is therefore apt to take stock of the past year and look ahead to the next. I would like to highlight some events that stood out during the past year. First, the Goa State Infrastructure Development Corporation got ready the Block E, the new science block for conducting classes and laboratories for 4 departments of the university: chemistry, biochemistry, microbiology, and zoology from the beginning of the academic year 2013-14. Though the building is not fully completed and handed over formally to the university, it has alleviated considerably the crunch that the university has been facing for quite some time for more classrooms and laboratories. Of course, challenges remain. This building's sophistication is significantly higher than what the university is used to. Therefore, its maintenance and repair will test the university's capabilities. Nonetheless, with this building and the plan to build a separate building for commerce and management departments gaining momentum, the university should be able to handle its need for education infrastructure in the near future. The university will now need to build a longer-term perspective to envision its campus and infrastructure development during the next few decades. Completion of Block E created an opportunity for the university to take stock of its annual intake of students versus the demand for postgraduate seats at the university. This led the university increasing its intake by about 30% this academic year, the intake increasing from 650 students in the master's program in 2012 to about 850 in 2013. The major drivers for this increase were the following. Department of Chemistry increased its intake from 36 to 72. The department also added a new option, analytical chemistry, in the options offered to MSc students. Department of Commerce added 35 more seats for their master's programs. Department of Computer Science and Technology doubled its intake in the MCA program from 30 to 60. The department also launched a new course, MTech in Computer Science, with intake capacity of 10. Department of Biochemistry launched a new course in MSc Biotechnology. The intake was 21. Another new course launched was in the area of Library and Information Studies with intake of 20. The increase in intake by almost a third was possible solely because faculties in these departments cooperated by accepting additional workload. The university remains grateful for this magnanimous act. This university, being the sole university of the state, needs to carefully monitor the growth of higher education system in the state and gauge the educational infrastructure that is needed to meet the aspirations of the students at all levels, undergraduate, postgraduate, and doctoral. We need to put in place a system that monitors the need of the students of the state regarding the courses that need to be conducted, intake in these courses, and associated issues. Perhaps the most suitable body of the university to take up this task is the Academic Council, which enjoys representation from a wide cross-section of our educational system in the state. Growth of a university, either in terms of number of students it trains or the quality of education it imparts, is critically dependent on both the number of its teachers and their quality. For some time now, well over a third of its sanctioned strength of faculty on the main campus of the university has remained unfilled, the university coping with the shortage through temporary appointments of various sorts. This is not a desirable mode of working at a university. Goa University took a major step towards correcting this anomaly by advertising all vacant positions, over 70 of them, from the approved strength of 180. The university launched a novel program this year, Visiting Research Professorship Program, with the intent to bring intellectual experience to students and members of faculty on this campus, to the students and faculty in our 50-odd affiliated colleges, and to the citizens of the state. Between the years 2007 and 2012, the Department of Art and Culture, Government of Goa, established 6 chair professorships named after 6 eminent Goans. The original idea behind this instituting of these professorships was to attract academics of repute to serve as full-time professors. It turned out, however, that well-established academics were reluctant to relocate to Goa. The Executive Council of the university deliberated on this issue, and then, in consultation with the Department of Art and Culture, decided to convert these full-time chairs into visiting research professorships. In the present format, an academic willing to participate in this program is invited to teach a course or carry out a project or take up some other intellectual activity to interact with students, faculty from the main campus and affiliated colleges of the university. I should place on record here the contribution made to this program by Dr. Maria Couto, member of the Executive Council of the university and now Honorary Director of the Visiting Research Professorship Program. We are still experimenting with formats for implementation of the program, and quite a few challenges remain. Nonetheless, the program has helped the university to inch towards its rightful place as the intellectual hub of the state. The developments that I have highlighted just now have been possible only due to unstinting support received from the Ministry of Education, Government of Goa. Personal intervention of the Minister of Education, Shri Manohar Bab Parrikar, was important to get the new science block ready. This, in turn, helped us to keep our promise of enhancing intake and enlarging programs. Announcement of intent to recruit faculty became possible because of the prompt approval received from the ministry. As noted earlier, the Department of Art and Culture's sanction of almost ₹1 crore annually has made visiting professorship program possible. We are looking forward to such continued cooperation from the Government of Goa to face the challenges and opportunities that we hope take up during the next year. Let me now share with you some of these. It is well known that Goa has done well to make higher education accessible to the citizens of the state, with about 1/3 of the age group 18 to 23 pursuing higher education, one of the highest such ratios in the country. There is, however, a sizable fraction of our students who, for varied reasons, do not wish to follow the traditional route to education through high school, higher secondary school, and college. They instead wish to pursue careers based on acquisition of special skills and experience gained through employment. It is Goa's good fortune that we have educational institutions that respond constructively to such wishes of our students. The Agnel Technical Education Complex at Verna has created opportunities with impressive success for students wanting to pursue this different path to education and employment. The complex has now approached the university to grant recognition to opening of an institution equivalent to what is often described as a community college in the developed world. Goa University has in the past, from time to time, examined such a possibility. Now is the time to implement it in view of the projected deficit in skilled workforce of the country. A university can remain relevant only if it experiments with new methods of education, carefully gauge the impact, and evolves with what works for the larger benefit of the society. A challenge that the university hopes to take on this year is supporting community college-like institutions that, number one, can admit students without completion of higher secondary school, number two, impart skill-based education, and number three, give high priority to employability of their students on completion of a course. We believe that by granting affiliation to such institutions, Goa University will add vibrancy to its system of education and send a message that the university values employability of those who enter higher education system. Other new academic programs being planned include MSc Biochemistry on the main campus and BSc in International Hospitality Management at the new campus of Vishwa Saraswati Society in Raya. During the year, we hope to have Srimati Parvati Bai Chaugale College of Arts and Science as the university's first autonomous college. The year ahead would witness the beginning of implementation of a sophisticated university management system that should ensure easy flow of and access to data that covers examinations, finance, administration, and other activities of the university. A challenge facing the university during the year is the exercise for accreditation by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council that is due soon. The last word on how to grade an institution of higher learning has not yet been written. Nonetheless, the national policy is to encourage all institutions to get benchmarked by a national authority like the Accreditation Council. We respect this policy and assure you that we will do our best. Before concluding, it is with great pleasure that I acknowledge the guidance, encouragement, and wholehearted support that we receive during our moments of need from our Chancellor, the Honorable Governor of Goa, Shri Bharatveer Vanchu. In addition, the university derives its confidence to face the challenges that lie ahead primarily because of the constructive guidance that the university authorities have received from our academic council and executive council. It is solely because of such support that it has been possible to implement developments that I outlined earlier. Today, I thank Honorable Chancellor for presiding over this convocation ceremony. I am grateful to Mr. Ashank Desai, founder and ex-chairman of MassTech, for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest. I thank you all for your attention and wish to our graduates all the best as they take on the world. Thank you. I now request our chief guest to address the gathering.
Chancellor, Governor Vanchu, Vice Chancellor Shetty, and others on dais, and ladies and gentlemen, and students. Thanks for inviting me as a chief guest for the 26th annual Convocation of Goa University. I am aware of many achievements, and some of them I just also heard what happened or what has been happening under the able leadership of your Vice Chancellor in his annual report that he just talked about. This is very creditable. I think the reputation that you have got in just a brief period of 26 years, which is a very small period for university. Universities are as old as 300, 400 year old, as we know, to reach that, and that's the lifespan of university. So it is very, very encouraging, and no wonder I see a long list of luminaries preceding me as chief guests here. I therefore feel very honored today to be here to address as a chief guest. The title or the subject that I am going to talk is what does it take to be successful in life, because I am addressing this mainly to all the students here. But I think it's as much true for the audience here who may not be students but are working, are on into something useful to their career and their families. Actually, I should have been renamed it as what does it take to be successful in tomorrow's life. Why I mean tomorrow is, I think we are all going to live a life which is not today or yesterday, but in tomorrow's India. And tomorrow's India is indeed going to be very, very different than India that all of us have lived. At least I have lived, and many of you have lived. I think what has worked well over last decades may not be the way to look at next few decades if you want to be really making mark in this country. It is not that you have to unlearn everything. Of course, there are certain messages, certain things which are common, whether it is 5 years from now or 100 years from now. But having said that, one has to change, and this is about making that change happen in all of you. So you are lucky to have graduated here, and still luckier, as I said, that you will be living a life in India which is going to be different. Let me look at 6 or 7 dimensions of India which are going to be completely different in your lifetime of next 60, 70 years, young people that you are. The first part is about economy, prosperity. I think at least I lived in India which was very poor. It has just now become a middle income country, but in your lifetimes it will be a developed country, and I'm very sure about it. By 2030 or 40, we will cross $10,000 at today's prices per capita income, which puts us there. But this is not only about prosperity. I think we should talk about technologies that we are going to use in this country and generate in this country. I come from an IT industry, and we have revolutionized what can be done globally sitting in India. We have made India proud as an industry, but that's just a beginning. We have opened the door. I think you will be working in many other sectors which will also make India proud. Pharmaceutical is one such sector which is already making us proud. Automobile industry is also moving in that direction, and so on. So I think it is economy which is not only just developed, but it is economy which is developing globally quality products which make us feel proud. So that is one dimension of economy, if I may. The second dimension is about education. I think we are yet to achieve a status of a developed or let alone middle income country in education, in spite of 50, 60 years since our independence. I hope to see India where everybody is literate to start with.
at least in next 10 years, 15 years. I am looking at GER, which is a gross enrollment ratio, which means how many people in given age group are doing higher education, and I would like to look at a number of 50%. So 50% of people in the age group of 19 to 27 or 25 are doing higher education is what we should aim at. Today it is just 19%. Let me look at third dimension, which is culture and also diversity. I think we have a rich culture, rich heritage, but I think we need to leverage it by allowing people to flourish in arts, in music, in spirituality. I think India will be known as a spiritual capital for the whole world. I was reading today on the way the kind of impact Indian and Eastern philosophies are having even in economy and businesses, to be stress-free, to do business with ethics and honesty. But there is another aspect of diversity, a culture which is a diversity. I think we need to have open access to all the religions, all the castes, all the economic strata, and above all, we have still not used the full power of half of our population. I'm talking of women. I'm looking forward to an India we will leverage power of women to see what India we want to see. And I'm very happy to note today, and I don't know whether you have noticed, I was happy that Goa, and I'm very proud as a Goan, is taking lead in that out of 99 persons who got award today or gold medal and PhDs, 70 were ladies. So 70% is something more creditable because they are just 50%. So I am very proud that we have set that direction, and I'm sure whole India will follow us. We also have to look at environment. That is a fourth dimension. We can't have polluted environment. We can't have deforestation and so on. India is going in a direction of environment, and I look at all of you having much more greener space. I always complain in the city of Mumbai has the lowest open space compared to any other city in the many other cities in the world or most other cities, which is not acceptable. We need to live a life which is much more pure and much more better than this. And I look forward to you living in India of that kind. Then there is whole issue of health. I think we are still behind, and I'm very unhappy to see that even developing countries who are below and behind us in terms of per capita GDP, like Bangladesh, has much better health statistics in terms of female mortality ratio when giving birth, or infant mortality ratios and so on. I am not going to give you statistics, but I think I'm looking forward that we will move much faster in that area too, with a lifespan hopefully of 70, 75, and 80. And who knows, by that time, people will live 100 very easily. The technology will allow us to do it. And I'm happy to know very microbiology and biotechnology people coming out here would, I'm sure, work on those directions. But all this will not happen unless we have a well-governed country. We need a governance system which need to move much ahead of what we have. We have a democracy. We are very proud of that. But we need much more democracy implementation, if I may, in terms of power to people. I think democracy is people giving power to government. It is not about government having power over people. I think unless we change that paradigm of governance, that we, the people, give power to you. The government servant is actually not government servant. It's he's not a servant of government. He's a public servant. I think we need to change these mindsets. I'm happy of some of the things happening in last few months in terms of awakening of last few years, in fact, awakening of young people to take up a stand against what we need to do. And would like to see more of it so that we have a much better governance system. I have a very good formula for it, but I'm not going to talk about it today, given time frames that we have. I call good governance is tap free. Governance is like air. It should be easily available for everybody to tap free. And tap free has a word TAPFREE. T means transparency, A means accountability, P is participative, F means freedom to expression, R is about responsiveness of government, E is about efficiency and effectiveness of government, and last E is about ethics and honesty. If you do all these 7 things, I'm sure we'll have a much better governance in the country, and I'm looking forward to that happening. I'm sure it will happen. But all this is not enough, right? All of us live in a world which is much better than 200 years ago a king was living. You can talk to many people so easily. He couldn't do that, or she couldn't do it. We can travel in no time, and so on and so forth. But are we happy? I don't think we are still happy. So we need to build a society which is happy, which is a long subject by itself. But the point I'm making is, in this society, if you have to live, what are the few things you need to do well, is my main topic of today's subject. So I have 7 points there which I'm talking about, which means to be successful. I think first is about envisioning what success is. And I give an example here. I'm an alumnus of IIT Bombay, and IIT Bombay every year gives awards to some of their alumni as a distinguished alumnus. And I was lucky to be in that list a few years ago. And as I was going to that ceremony, I was looking forward to meeting other people who have done well, probably as engineers and probably as in industry. But when I saw the other people who were getting awards, I was very surprised that there was only one more person like me, in the sense the one from industry, an entrepreneur. But there was one person who was a government officer, IAS officer, who had done great job in nutrition in the state of Orissa. We had one person who had done lot of social service in Northeast. And can you imagine, one of the person was a filmmaker. Now IIT has nothing to do with filmmaking, nothing to do with NGOs and so on. But what it means, that they found their way of what success is. Yes, they did IIT, they became engineers. I'm not advising, I'm sure your Vice Chancellor will not like if all of you don't practice engineering or medicine, as he has given degrees, but that's not the point. The point is, find out what you are good at, and that journey continues throughout your life. And if you do what you like to do, I think you will be great success, not because just you are educated. And I typically define these things in terms of 2 or 3 things. I say find out what is a large opportunity, and I talked about these large opportunities just when I started. Find out what are your strengths, what you are good at, and beyond everything, find out what you love to do. I think decide what you want to do, and 1 year from now, you will find that most of the things that you have resolved at the beginning of the year, you don't end up doing. You end up doing something else. But that is what you love to do. That's a good example. So don't get despondent because you didn't do what you planned to do. You have done something else. So long as it's a good thing to do, you should be proud of it. So you love to do it. So the point I'm making is, have a vision. Without vision, you can't be what you can be. And tomorrow's India's vision requires people like many of you who have vision. So that's step number 1. Of course, vision is just not enough. As many scientists have said, success is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. I have been an entrepreneur. I started my business with 10,000 rupees in my pocket. And everyone said, what is this IT business? Because As I said, in 1980s, IT was not so well known. And as I very on a lighter side say, my mother still does not know what business I'm in because I can't show her my product because they are in the domain of software. And I have to talk to my all colleagues in US and America where we have offices in the night time. So she's convinced I must be in some shady business which should be conducted at night time, whose products can't be shown. So those were the areas where only hard work could help us to move ahead into what we do. So work hard. I think success will be yours. But just hard work is not enough. You have to work smart too. I think there are many people who keep on digging holes and refilling it, right? That's not the hard work we need. Ask how you can make difference. Ask what it means to improve anything that you do today, 10% more, 5% more. Every year set a target of improving yourself. You see, we in business always say 15% improvement is needed in productivity. If I'm doing 100 applications this year, I must do 115 because otherwise you have no business to be a human being because then you are a a machine, right? If you are doing 100 now and 100 tomorrow, what is the difference between you and machine? If you are a human being, you need to set a target for improvement. So work smart, work hard. That's my second message. The third message in tomorrow's world is going to be, you will be completely interdependent to make success happen. It is true today, but it will be more tomorrow. Because there will be fragments of knowledge which will be defined into 10,000 areas. Even today we saw how many people got PhDs and awards in so many disciplines. And those disciplines means that society is at one end becoming very, very specialized. We need to deliver results which is much more than just specialization, but working together. And working together requires teamwork. Working together requires finding out how you and other person can create something which is good for you and me. It is not about war. Tomorrow's analogy is going to be win-win, where whatever you do, we add value. So in order for you to succeed, your company to succeed, you need to relate on win-win basis. And success is a journey of teamwork, as I've said here. And it is not just about teamwork in your company or wherever you work. It is also about teamwork in your family. Your spouse has to support you. I have been successful because my family, my spouse has been successful to me. My mother brought me up through very difficult periods of my life to what I am today. So I think it's all about teamwork, and this teamwork will be more important in tomorrow's world. The next point I move to is what I call adaptability. Again, going to be very, very important point in tomorrow's world. What I have learned is value of being flexible and accommodative to changes that happen. We always say, right, I have done it this way last 10 years ago, so why should I do something differently? You know, I was in a factory, I am reminded of somewhere where there was assembly line and then there was one place this high in between. And then it used to go up the product and then again go down. So I went and asked, what is this? Why is this required here? He says, no, it was like this when the factory started. So nobody questioned it. And it was waste of time. We removed it and then the production went up. The point I'm making is you need to be flexible to changes in environment, technologies, and they are going to be much faster. Those who will not be flexible are going to not survive in tomorrow's world. Survive not in terms of life, but survive in terms of the impact that they can make. So please be flexible. Now, flexible doesn't mean, flexible sometimes is misused by people, saying that you should accommodate all kinds of things. It's not that. It is about listening to people. It is about looking objectively at the world and say that where I am going behind. Beyond all, you should be open to look at things as they are and not as you think they should be. I think half the time we have a problem because we do not look at anything objectively. I want it that way. That's why you should be like that. But you are nobody to tell anybody to be as you want, right? You have to be adaptable, saying that, yes, this person is as he is or as she is. So open mind, flexibility, and innovative tactics are important, adaptability. However, as I said, my next point is honesty and integrity. Adaptable and tactical, doesn't mean that you have to cut corners. You have to change for betterment. In no way I would suggest sacrifice of integrity and honesty. These are people who believe that end justifies the means. I am not in that. I subscribe that we have to have means also which are valid, which are integrative or honest. Ultimately, it is ethics, honesty, it is being truthful as the cornerstone, and that is my fifth point. In your journey towards success, that trust people will have in you will become much more important in tomorrow's world than today again. Why I am saying that? As I said you earlier, you will have to depend on others to be successful, and they won't work with you unless they trust you. How many times we have heard good, nice remarks about people, and then when that person goes away, he says, "Arey, he is not like that." So we have been very kind, which is fine, but what is important is what people talk behind you, not in front of you. I'm sure many people will talk nice things, just being kind. They are not dishonest, but they are just being kind. So I think find out what people talk behind you, then you will know how ethics and honest you are. But ethics and honesty is not just about financial transactions. It is about honesty with yourself, honesty being what you are. I'm reading a very interesting book which says most of the people lie to themselves without realizing that they are doing it. It's not that they want to lie, but they just, I have not finished reading it, so I can't give you the final message there. But the point I'm making is be truthful to yourself. The sixth point is giving back. I think in tomorrow's world, people will look for much more charity than what is being happening today in the country. I think US has set an example, in fact, where the giving is large percentage of GDP, I think some 2% or 3% or something, whereas in our case it is 1/10 of that. So I think it is not about giving money, of course. It is about taking a responsibility to make change happen around you, whether it is in your university as an alumnus, you should work hard. We in IIT have something called an Pan IIT alumni, and we work to solve nation's problem in a small way. You could do that. You could take a lead in doing something for society around you if it is not clean, if it is not healthy, so on and so forth. It is all about giving back. And as I said, to repeat again, do contribute back to your university too, because you have got a very education which is very low cost, even by today's standard, even if the fees have gone up. I do feel that university does not cover their expenses through your tuition fee. Only 15% is tuition. Other 85% is given by government, if I'm right, in this university too. Which means that society is paying for your education, ladies and gentlemen. We are here because society has paid. Some fellow has paid the money, taxpayer, call it whoever. So I think you have a responsibility to give back to university and to your society. And the last point that I will make is actually the contra to all that I have said, because there has to be always a last line which is different. What I'm saying is, it is important to aim at success. It is important to look at what you will be from 10 years from now, 20 years from now. However, please remember that every moment is a new moment with full potential. Once I was sitting in my car with the usual traffic jam around me in Mumbai, and I was fretting and fuming about not being able to move forward. And then I observed outside my window a handicapped person on a tricycle with a song on his lips, joyfully trying to find his way around. In fact, just 15 days back, we have our own event in Mastek, and we invited a person who is completely paralysis right from here to down. And that happened in Goa, by the way, when he was trying to dive 10 years ago. So he can only, this part is okay. And the kind of life that he is living is really inspirational, and he talked about it. So the point I'm making is, it is not, you might think that happiness will happen only when you achieve your goal. That's not the case. I would like to quote a famous Gita message, Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. I believe this is much misinterpreted message actually. There are various interpretations. To me, Karmanye vadhikaraste obviously means that it is your duty to act, to achieve your goals, yes. But to my mind, ma phaleshu kadachan means don't let your happiness depend on achieving those goals. Whatever you may be future outcome of your actions, you need to be effective, happy now. Happiness is right now as you sit here, as you listen to me. Hence, I must repeat that live life moment by moment. You will be successful. Every moment of your present and future is loaded with immense possibilities as 10 years from now, as 20 years from now. So do imbibe the above 7 practices of envisioning yourself, about hard work, win-win, adaptability, honesty, giving back, and living life moment by moment. I wish all of you a great life ahead, great life where I would like to see all of you taking a large role and becoming leaders in whatever you do. That would be the real satisfaction the university will have, I am sure. Thank you very much.
I request the Honorable Chancellor to deliver his presidential address.
Shri Ashank T. Desai, founder and former chairman, Mastec Limited. Dr. Satish R. Shetye, Vice Chancellor. Dr. V.P. Kamath, Registrar. Members of the Court, Executive Council, Academic Council, and other bodies of the university. Deans of faculties, principals of colleges, heads of departments, members of faculties, recipients of degrees, award winners, respected citizens of Goa, ladies and gentlemen, my dear students. It is with great pleasure and also a sense of deep satisfaction that I participate today in this 26th Convocation of Goa University. This is an occasion of great joy and pride, not only for the students who are being conferred with degrees, but also for their families and friends. Let me first and foremost congratulate all the graduates, postgraduates, diploma holders who have received their degrees and diplomas today. I would also on this occasion particularly like to compliment all the award winners who have been recognized for their outstanding performance and for their pursuit of excellence. As you progress in life and take the challenges that lie ahead, you will remember this landmark day as an event that marks society's recognition of your ability to learn and your hard work and perseverance. I would also like to, at the outset, wish all the young students all the very best and a very bright future. I am reminded of someone who said, and I quote, "A graduation ceremony is an event where the commencement speaker tells thousands of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success," unquote. This is something you need to remember at all times. We are indeed very happy, and I must say, also deeply privileged to have with us today Shri Ashank D. Desai, former chairman and managing director of Mastec Limited, an organization of world fame that he founded. To the citizens of this state, he is a proud son of Goa who symbolizes the entrepreneurial spirit that is very much desirable to tap the opportunity that a world connected with high technology systems offers. In him, we see the neighborhood boy who grew up in the midst of the then modest academic institutions existing in the state and went on to excel from institutions outside the state, primarily due to sheer dint of hard work, perseverance, tenacity, and excellence. He thereafter went on to establish organizations that today dot the globe, providing services by using state-of-the-art technologies. He has therefore brought laurels not only to Goa, but to our country as well, and I'm sure all Goans can bask in his reflected glory. To the graduating class of today, Shri Ashankji Desai therefore personifies both a challenge and the great inspiration to meet this challenge. Goa University could not have found a better person to exemplify the spirit of yes, we can, a spirit that we all hope will help our state and our country to grab the opportunity the globalized world of today offers to us Indians. It is a matter of great pride and privilege to have such a person address our graduates on the day that marks the commencement of the stage when they have to face the challenging world firsthand. I extend a very warm welcome to Shri Ashankji Desai on this campus of Goa University. Only last month, I had the very pleasant opportunity of honoring his revered mother in the remote taluka of Kankona. On this important day, I would like to say that the state of Goa can justifiably be proud of what it has achieved since liberation in the field of higher education. It is satisfying and encouraging that 1/3 of the eligible young women and men in the state entered the field of higher education. In our country as a whole, less than 1/5 of those eligible enjoy the privilege of higher education. An occasion like the convocation of the state's only university is therefore not only the right occasion to rejoice on the access to higher education that the state has been able to achieve, but also an occasion to pledge ourselves to raising the numbers even further. For me, today is also an occasion when I can share my dreams and concerns in respect of the future of our university with a cross-section of the citizens who are intimately associated with higher education in the state. While Goa has achieved a high rate of enrollment in the higher education sector, it is my cherished dream that Goa University should match this high level of access to education with an equally high quality of education and become a university that can serve as a role model for other state universities. Being a small university, the potential for raising standards and achieving excellence is very much there. Goa University, however, must keep in mind that it has to serve the bulk of the students of the state and not cater to only the most gifted ones. The university must constantly aim at lifting the standard and level of the student population as a whole and not just the ones with a consistently high performance. I truly believe that Goa University is ideally suited to take on the challenge of turning itself into a model university for 3 critical reasons. Firstly, the state of Goa has happily shown a willingness to invest in higher education by maintaining a healthy level of support consistently during the last few decades. In fact, per capita expenditure on higher education in Goa for the age group 18 to 23 is the highest amongst all states in the country. Secondly, the number of students in the university, about 27,000 at present, and the number of affiliated colleges, 50 and odd, are well within manageable limits. Thirdly, the government of the state has shown willingness to respond constructively to well-founded requests for administrative support. In view of these 3 factors, the scope of turning Goa University into a role model and a center for excellence is very much there, and it is for all of us together to work towards that end. We owe it to the youth of the state. What is needed is a frequent and continuous, honest evaluation of all ongoing practices with a burning desire to introduce changes that make up for the lacunae that emerge from the evaluation. The process of evaluation and updating must form an integral part of the culture and ethos of the university and its associated institutions, and should be taken up and done with a sense of deep commitment and passion. To my mind, a major and critical element that needs strengthening in our university education system is to inculcate among our students the much needed ability to innovate. Simply put, it is the ability to think on one's feet, to design, produce, and deliver products that are needed by different components of society, including employers, government, organizations, and entrepreneurs. The absence of encouragement, or may I say, lack of ability amongst our student community to think on his or her own, particularly while pursuing higher education, is perhaps a national malaise. Goa University, I am convinced, is better placed than all others to address this issue successfully and better than all others for reasons I just outlined. It is therefore our bounden duty to try and promote and inculcate such a culture that would boost and champion innovation. The university needs to give high priority and focus its attention to addressing this issue. I suggest the university should strengthen its internal and external mechanisms that require a student to do independent thinking. I would like to suggest a three-tier approach to this concept. At the undergraduate level, we need to strengthen the practice of preparing project reports. This is perhaps the first opportunity or stage a student gets to put his or her own stamp on a product of intellectual endeavor. The students could even use the internet to make these project reports accessible globally. Secondly, it is essential to make dissertation necessary for any postgraduate degree. The dissertations too should become accessible through the internet. Thirdly, and very importantly, we need to strengthen doctoral programs by using and following the University Grants Commission guidelines, both in letter and spirit. Doctoral programs, as you are well aware, are the backbone of research in any university. Goa University must therefore strengthen its doctoral programs if it really wishes to make its mark as a place for research or a center for excellence. The main campus of the university must take a lead in this direction, though the colleges will also need to build up this culture of innovation. In fact, only after we take action on the first two tiers will we be able to achieve real success in the third tier. I would, however, like to emphasize that the three initiatives that I have just outlined will require strong and constant support from the faculty for their successful implementation. I'm sure that the teaching staff in our colleges and on the university's main campus will rise to the occasion to take up this challenge. You owe it to the state that has so generously supported you and your profession. You also, more importantly, owe it to the future younger generation of the state. I would like to reiterate by saying that our teaching community, that if you do not deliver on this count, you will in a way mar the progress of our great country. In addition to the steps that I have mentioned, which I feel are required to be taken to imbibe in our graduates a culture of independent thinking and creativity, the university, I feel, would do well if it were to consider introduction of internships in its programs. This would entail considerable cooperation from organizations that are well beyond the control and outside the university system, that is, those from the private sector, the public sector, and government. Such cooperation, I feel, will in fact be a hallmark of a university, particularly if the university happens to be the only university of the state. I'm sure all our stakeholders would agree that the university is much too important an entity for the state of Goa to be left to fend for itself. To my mind, there should be a frequent and constant interaction between the components of the university and the elements of society at large. Most critically important in this regard is the need for a constant interaction between the university and the industry in Goa. The most recent step taken by the Goa University to keep its syllabi on its website is a welcome step, not only towards openness, but also towards enlarging and enabling the scrutiny of the university by professional bodies and even members of the public. More such steps are required to be taken to make the system transparent and open to independent evaluation. This will only be beneficial for the health of the university. In the absence of such scrutiny, decision-making and functioning within a university, I feel, has the danger of turning insular and regressive. This needs to be avoided at all costs. The media, I feel, has an important role to play in bringing Goan society closer to Goa University and in enlarging and broad-basing the interaction between the two. I must in this regard compliment the local media for its extensive coverage of the visiting research professorship program that the university launched recently. I found the coverage of the program both informative and constructive. While the university surely needs more such coverage and reporting, what is also needed is more questioning and debate on the expectations of the state and its people from the university. These expectations, I feel, could cover a wide range of activities from educational programs that the state expects the university to launch to the number of seats that need to be made available in the different disciplines, or even the fees that the university should charge from its students. I sincerely hope the media will enthusiastically and objectively play this role, thereby acting as a catalyst to enlarge the interaction between the people of the state and their sole university. To our graduates on this most important day, I would like to cite R.W. Emerson, who said, and I quote, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail," unquote. Someone very succinctly said, "The best of all things is to learn. Money can be lost or stolen. Health and strength may fail, but what you have committed to your mind is yours forever." This is something our students must never forget. Before concluding, let me quote what Tom Brokaw, the American TV anchorman, said to the graduates from a university, and I quote, "You are educated. Your certification is in your degree. You may think of it as the ticket to the good life. Let me ask you to think of an alternative. Think of it as your ticket to change the world," unquote. I wish the graduating class of today all the best as you take on your chosen challenge and path. May your path be blessed. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to request you to kindly dissolve this convocation.
I hereby declare that the 26th annual convocation of Goa University is now dissolved.
Please rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा। तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय